You're listening to the eCommerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The show is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm located in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. This episode of the eCommerce Minute is brought to you by Frameology. Frameology is simple, beautiful framing for the photos you love. Pick a frame, upload a photo, done. Free shipping on orders over $50. Start shopping at Frameology.com. And eCommerce Minute podcast listeners get 10% off at checkout with the code PODCAST. Frameology. Simple, beautiful framing for the photos you love.
This is the eCommerce Minute for December 22nd, 2017. It's our year-end wrap-up.
Welcome to the eCommerce Minute end-of-year wrap-up. It's so festive here. I look at all the people. Do you have enough eggnog?
I would like some more, sir.
All right, we hope you're all getting set to enjoy the holidays. And more importantly, I hope you've got your online shopping done because by the time this airs, it's too late.
Maybe.
We've had quite a year here at Sumo Heavy. We've launched some great projects, signed some really fantastic clients. But the most amazing thing we've done this year, in my biased opinion, is launching this podcast. The eCommerce Minute evolved from a nugget of an idea to do some short-form podcasting via the Anchor platform. We did a bunch of shows, and some of them sucked, and then some of them didn't. We kept going. The shows started to suck less. Then we started to publish the show on iTunes, and we found we actually had listeners. We might be onto something. And in November this year, we launched a website at ecommerceminute.co where you can go and read show notes for each podcast, as well as listen to the older shows. In addition, we added an Alexa skill. You can now add the eCommerce Minute to your daily flash briefing on your Amazon devices. So after 180 plus shows, that brings us to today. It's Friday, December 22nd, and this is our last show of the year. Sumo Heavy as a company goes on hiatus for the Christmas holiday, but we'll be back rested and ready to bring you more of your favorite e-commerce podcast. So to close out the year, we're going to go through some of the ups and downs of the year and see who won and who didn't in e-commerce in 2017. So let's begin. And this is probably a loaded question, but I'd like to start off with the easy ones. Bart, who do you think is the e-commerce company of the year?
We're going to go with Amazon, obviously. Whoa, there's bells in there.
That was easy, right?
I mean, Amazon.
They're graded on a curve. These get harder. No.
I mean, Amazon for obvious reasons. You know, they're the big giant in the U.S. but also for all the other stuff they have, including all the stuff with Alexa built in. You know, that's becoming a huge thing. Obviously, the developer world and hosting and stuff like that, and that is all their cloud services. That's just expanding like crazy.
Whole Foods acquisition.
Yeah. Oh, hell, Whole Foods acquisition. So they're getting bigger in that space. So they're just becoming the biggie. So. And
what do you see for them in 2018? I'm hearing rumblings about them getting into pharma, the drugstore game.
Yep, I've heard that one. Obviously, the drone fun things that they're playing with, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, so I'm obviously looking forward to that.
Yeah, you love that stuff.
Hearing rumblings about cryptocurrency and financial. They're thinking about branching out into financial, like loans.
Yes, they're becoming something. They're becoming they run everything.
Cue the antitrust violations.
Maybe. Who knows?
All right, moving on. Who is the e-commerce winner this year?
I'm going to take Alibaba for that one.
Alibaba for the win. Tell me why.
Yeah. Well, they're expanding as Amazon. They're expanding in the Asian markets like crazy. They do the same exact thing, but also, I mean, look at their singles day.
Yeah.
26 billion.
That's 26 billion with a B.
Yeah, in one day, that's crazy. What did they sell? Like $2.4 million of lobster and shrimp.
$2 million worth of shrimp in 6 hours. That's nothing to sneeze at, and I like me some shrimp. I'll tell you.
That's right.
And they also, what I like is they're doing a lot of innovative things a la Amazon. They're doing, robot gas stations, all kinds of innovative vending things. Like they started some crab vending machines. They're having car vending machines similar to Carvana here in the US.
Yep.
They're taking that money and really doing a lot of innovation. They're still involved in bricks and mortar. They're combining the two. Yeah, a lot to be said about Alibaba. I guess that was kind of an easy one.
Yeah. All right, John.
Okay, so moving on. Who was the biggest loser in e-commerce this year?
Toys R Us, baby.
Ugh.
Well, Toys R Us in both retail and online, but really, I mean, obviously retail, but Toys R Us.
Well, it probably starts from the bricks and mortar, but
well, I mean, Toys R Us because they gave up their online in the beginning to Amazon, and they just kind of dwindled.
Do you think that really had an effect?
Yes, absolutely.
Because it says here, same store sales fell by 7% in the quarter ended October after the bankruptcy announcement. The company sales have fallen 15% compared to this year last time. I mean, it's not good. I think
it's not good. It's overall not good.
As we said, Amazon really owns the toy game this year, between that and Walmart. And now I'm reading here that they're going to close as many as 200 more stores. That is really sad because Toys R Us was my first big boy job when I was a kid. So it kind of touches me deep inside. So it's a shame.
In there.
All right, I'm going to mention one other loser, Stitch Fix. They went public last month and they just kind of fallen flat on their face.
Yeah. I would say it's a little hard. These boxes. I think Stitch Fix did the exact same thing as Blue Apron. Blue Apron went public too, and it just kind of.
Yeah, and BarkBox is going public. Here's my concern with I think the box model is good, but I think people get burned out on it.
I think it's overplayed.
I think it's overplayed. There's too many, and there's more and more coming on because now that it's hot, you're going to get the Me Too's coming on, and I think it's too late.
Well, from we kind of noticed personally, like from BarkBox, that just makes no sense. I mean, Petco, PetSmart, all the biggies they're doing their own.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I just again the box space or whatever you call it, subscription box space. I think it's overplayed. It's drawn out.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so the next category is the best new e-commerce brand. I'm going to take this one. My pick is Brandless. I discovered Brandless just doing research for stories, and I figured as part of my due diligence, I would try them out. And I actually kind of like Brandless. For those who don't know, Brandless is the $3 online grocery. Everything is $3. They sell grocery and home products. They're kind of like an IKEA, if you think like IKEA for online for grocery. But the idea behind Brandless is they could sell quality merchandise without the brand tag. So there's no labels. The labels are very generic. Everything is, if you got a can of tomato sauce, it's a red can with a white label that says tomato sauce on the front. But the products are good. And you're not paying extra again for the marketing and for the products. The products are either organic or non-GMO, and they donate money to Feeding America for each purchase you make. So there's some good stuff there. There's some bargains on Brandless, but there's some duds. Not everything is great. I've tried across the board a lot of things there, and there's things that I will never buy there again, and there's things there that we're buying every month. So you gotta pick and choose what you got.
I'm gonna ask you what you're not gonna buy.
So here's the thing with Brandless. You go in there and you're looking and you're going, everything's $3. So, and I think this is a psychology thing. Where you get on there, $3, and then you look through your cart, you're like, oh, I got all this stuff. It's only $18. I don't care if I have to pay $9 shipping because I've saved all this money in your brain. But I bought a thing of coconut oil because you think, oh, it's $3, but then when you get it, you realize that you didn't look at the fluid ounces, and it's only like a 6-ounce jar of coconut oil. But on the other side, we bought these organic chickpea pop chips. We're addicted to them because they're not fried, they're popped, and we eat them with hummus. They're great.
Nice.
We've gotten like dish towels. We've gotten like all kind. I've tried everything across the board. But like I said, there's some duds. Like $3 isn't always like a great deal. Yeah. But overall, I like what they do. I'm a customer, so they get my pick for e-commerce brand of the year.
Awesome. All right, next one.
Moving on. So the best innovation of 2017.
I love the box lock. I am a big fan. We did a story about him. I mean, we did a whole bunch of reviews, a whole bunch of things, including the thing that you placed on your doorstep and the alarm sound.
Yeah, what was that?
Whatever that disc was, I have
The
no
desk
idea. I forgot about that one. This is great because it's literally a lock for a box you can just put in your stuff when somebody delivers to you. It's great.
So what I like about this, I'm going to agree with you on there. What I like about this is that it's a universal solution, meaning it's a lock, but it solves a very specific problem, meaning somebody's got to deliver something and I need to give them access.
Exactly.
So for those who don't know what the box lock is, it's a smart lock that you how does it work again?
You put the barcode or the shipping thing into the
into the lock, and then when they come
to
when the delivery man comes, he scans that barcode and it matches up and it unlocks it.
Correct.
And what's neat is you can give access to other people. So if you need to lock things up temporarily, but it's again, we're dealing with this package theft that's going to get worse and worse and worse. And I think this is a great solution.
I have experienced it.
Yeah, and you what's neat is you buy your own box, so they don't have to worry about the box. All they're selling is the lock, and it's up to you to figure out what the heck you're going to lock up.
Yep.
But you can monitor what gets delivered, who opens the lock. I think it's a great solution.
I think this is the best solution that we've seen ever. And here's for the worst solutions we've seen forever.
So here was the worst thing to happen in e-commerce in 2017.
Amazon and Walmart hang out in our house.
Okay, so we have the Amazon Key. What's the Walmart one? So this is basically where you give these jokers access to your house to put packages in your house. So that was trying to solve the package theft problem, but I think it just opens it up to a whole nother category of problems.
Yeah, like box lock actually makes sense. This thing, forget it. There's no way.
I just don't. I have no words for this one.
And the Walmart one, they want to put away your groceries in your refrigerator.
The Walmart one took it a step further. You get a grocery order, you give Walmart access to your house, and they come and actually put the groceries away in your refrigerator, which is... I
mean, on the other side of it is how many people have their houses clean when you're not around and all that fun stuff, but this is funny.
Well, that's where the Amazon... Was it Amazon Key? What's the one?
Yeah.
That was the idea, is that they would extend it to like TaskRabbits and other cleaning service, Handies and whatever, like would come in and clean your house. So why not just give them access so you don't have to be there? But I don't know, people. Can't you just do things anymore? All right, and let's close it out with your predictions for 2018.
All right, mobile, obviously, all mobile, all the time, nonstop, just all mobile. That's all I got.
all mobile, all the time. Throw your computers in the trash. They're no good. Throw them out.
Yes. Chatbots are going to become a thing.
Yes.
It's just going to be bigger and bigger. I mean, there's going to be failures like crazy on top of it, but it's going to be a thing. Online grocery wars.
They will continue.
Yeah, you think?
Well, here's what's going to happen. Who's going to lose? It's going to be the bricks and mortar grocers that are going to start losing out because of razor thin margins already that they have to deal with. And now if people get accustomed to getting everything delivered, it's not going to be good news.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Cashierless shopping. Wow, we just saw that today, actually, or this week.
Tell me about the Walmart. You saw the story. I didn't get to read it.
So apparently, since they bought Jet.com, they have this. They're trying this new store concept called Code 8. It's basically what they're doing is they're going after high net worth urban consumer. So it's like a personal shopper more than anything else. Full Walmart. Okay. But in you just went
a little bit of a disconnect.
Busy New York moms and a high net worth urban consumer. I had those
go
words.
to Walmart and pick me up.
I don't know. Those words don't just go together. But I know where they're heading. They're trying to head to the Amazon Go concept where it's literally you walk in, you walk out, and there's no registers or anything else. It's just build. I think that's what they're trying to do. We can do a whole show on that. We will. Yeah.
I don't think that's there yet, but I think you're going to see it more
those kind of things happening.
More innovation in that space.
Yeah.
VR
VR
and
and AR.
Just add, yeah, VR and AR. I know that some of this is a little gimmicky. Like some of the luxury brands have rolled out some really goofy things. I know that the furniture stores are winning, and they're like IKEA, VR and AR.
I mean, AR is going to be the big furniture thing for a while, I think.
Not clothing, though.
No, not yet. It will happen, though. It will happen. It will indeed. Anyway.
Well, that just about does it for us. It's been a great year. We've got lots of great stuff on the horizon. We're certainly looking forward to 2018. Happy New Year, Bart.
Happy New Year, John.
You have anything to add?
Yeah, let's wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up. That's your e-commerce minute for this year. We'll see you on the internet in 2018. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, subscribe to eCommerce Minute anywhere podcasts are available. You can also read the show notes and listen to previous episodes at ecommerceminute.co. And finally, if you've got feedback or suggestions for the show, reach out to us on social media at Sumo Heavy.
The podcast you just heard was recorded with Anchor. If you want to make your own, download the Android or iOS app completely free from anchor.fm/podcast. That's anchor.fm/podcast.